Hey, Josh the Balloon Guy here. And today, March 2nd, is Texas Independence Day. And so I was racking my brain trying to come up with something to fit the theme of Texas Independence Day. And I'll let you decide whether or not I was successful. But I will say the thing that came to mind is that out here there are two big Texas names that kind of get celebrated, um, and they are rivals, of course. Uh, but you know, I guess probably because we're on the eastern side of the I-35 corridor, you have uh, a maroon team and a burnt orange team. Okay, so yes, we have A&M and UT. And I know I'm gonna get lots. I'm gonna get some flack from some of my friends. Look, I am not pro or anti either one of the teams. I'm not a sports guy. I'm not a college guy. I'm not a like college loyalty anything like that. So I'm just gonna make what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna show you how to make it, and if you choose to use it, hey, that's on you. Look, these can even be used for other things, because the Aggie symbol is a thumb, the Gig'em, and then the UT Bevo is a longhorn bull cow. They can be used for other things, other areas, just a Western day, just you know, hey, a good thumbs up. Um, anyway, let's get started. For both of these, you're going to end up blowing up the balloons almost all the way. We're going to leave about 3 fingers at the end. So let's say we're going in alphabetical order with A&M. Blow up the maroon, which I will say we used to have a really good maroon with Qualitex, and now we've got the Sempertex, which it works, but it it works. I say that because there are high schools around here that have maroon as their mascot color, and it passes, but it's not as vibrant as the old maroon. Anyway, I digress. We're gonna start with a 1 finger pinch twist, okay, and then a 4 finger pedal. We're gonna do a spacer bubble, another pinch twist, 4 finger pedal, spacer bubble, 1 finger pinch twist, and 4 finger pedal. All right. So you've got 3 uh, petals and the remainder of the balloon. What we're going to do with the remainder of the balloon, we're going to go ahead and twist off just about a 4 finger bubble, and then we're going to send the remainder of the balloon up through all 3 petals. Now, you can do this 1 petal at a time, or you can pull it through all 3 petals. It is entirely up to you. I will say 1 petal at a time is a little bit easier. All 3 petals just keeps everything a little bit tighter. And see, I even had to kind of modify a little bit and still pull all in once. Like as I was pulling it once, push down the pedals. All right, then we're going to take, once we've made it all the way back through, we're going to go ahead and twist off, and then wrap that into the top pinch twist to reposition it. And then we give that thumb, that top bubble, just a little bit of shape, enough to be that gigum symbol. All right. So, you know, my short stubby thumb, but it's more of the classic, you know, hitchhiker gigum symbol. I don't know what I'm going to get in trouble for saying. Somebody's going to come at me. I apologize. All right. Now with our burnt orange, which these sunset orange are a really good representation of the burnt orange. Again, blow both up, leaving about 3 fingers. Okay. Give it a little burp there. All right, and then I'm going to figure out about 3 hand widths twist. So making basically a 12-finger bubble or a 1 foot section, and putting a pinch twist. And I'm going to bring the other balloon and match that, but I'm not twisting them together yet. I'm just matching the size and then making the pinch twist. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about a hand and a thumb, twist off, because that's about the width of a face, at least an adult face. But there, I'm going to take and twist into the opposite pinch twist. And then I will match and do likewise. All right, now I have a giant H with the top pieces being smaller than the bottom pieces. On each side, I'm going to go ahead and twist one more pinch twist, because that will help to position things here in just a moment. All right. So, look at your balloons. One may be a little bit longer than the other, or they may be pretty close to the same size. But you're just going to pick one of them, and you're going to bring that balloon backwards. Okay, the remainder backwards. So one of them's going down, and one of them's coming back toward you, or toward the your victim. I mean your patron. And we're going to measure their head. Okay. Yes, I have a very large head, so I basically need all of the balloon I've got here blown up. But of course, everybody's head is going to vary slightly. And we're just going to twist that off and tuck it in. And again, you're going to do your measurement according, so you may have to tear off and tie off. Okay. Then with the other balloon, we're going to bring the full inflated bit up into the pinch twists. Okay, and see, I'm just kind of tucking the tails in the part that goes across. We're going to give it a squeeze, kind of find the center. Okay, and then in the middle of that, we're going to squeeze, and then we're going to do a pinch at the bottom. And that's going to give us our bevo shape, because it's almost a V. All right. Now for the horns, you're going to go about 2/3 of the way. Do another pinch, just as the horns point up. And there you have bevo, a bevo hat, and your Aggie Gig'em. Proof that rivals can coexist at least in a house that doesn't really doesn't really root for either one of them. But it's not because I'm rooting for somebody else. You know, again, don't come at me, but you can keep practicing, and I'll see you next time.